Sometimes this journey is like a slow walk through a great picture gallery, a collection of images of landscapes from different countries and different periods. Where am I? Lost again? No, the approaches to Milford and the constable room in the gallery. The time walks with me again. That strange sensation I got in the thigh, that capacity of the journey to blur the edges between past, present and future. History becomes news, and news becomes history. It's one of the most seductive aspects of the Waterways magic. This was a more important place in the days when the world was run by men in top hats and frock coats, and the power of the river was used to create wealth.
My family were in the milling business in north of Ireland, in Belfast, and they came down approximately 1790, and they then built a 7-story corn mill. And Mr. Gordon from England came over and made a deal with my great-grandfather to build a hydroelectric plant to light Carlow. And this was the first town in Ireland to have street lighting. It wasn't a great success because it was too far from Carlow, and after that the mill continued to have a generator, and we used this for our own use up to about 1945, 46, when the rural electrification came in. And after that it was abandoned, and the plant just stayed idle. And I came along about 10 years ago, and I took out some of the bigger machinery, and I installed a modern Kaplan turbine, which is now developing 200 kilowatts into the national grid.
The river has power, and the river has mystery. There's a hidden world on the other side of the mirror.
I think you can be lucky and get an introduction to it when you're young, and it's a great present, that, if you get it when you're young. And it's like getting a present of a book, the most interesting book in the world that never finishes. And I was lucky, I got it. And I got it on this river up at Carlow. My father took me fishing, and my grandfather before him fished. So if you cut my veins and analyze it, you'll find Barrow water in it. For this water I should be fishing wet, but I have a dry sedge up just for fun to see what will happen. But the difference is that a dry is the insect that's hatched from the bottom, is floating on the surface, just about to take off. Wet is the nymph, usually supposed to imitate a nymph. Well, you're supposed to fish dry fly upstream. That's what the book says. But what do you do when you come down to the river and there's a strong downstream breeze? You break the rules a little bit. So I'm fishing up, across and down. People think it's relaxing, but it's very tense, it's very exciting. If I see a fish rising over there, I've got to be able to cover him. delicately enough so that he thinks it's a real insect floating down. And then if he takes it, the trouble starts. How are you going to... then that's when the real excitement starts. So it's not this peaceful, idyllic thing. You're fairly excited all the time. I mean, there could be a 3-pound trout out there now, you know. You'd want to be mad with all you people. But he might be there.
Seoltarach de Marte go hachnar a bheith Stockton Swinger Horace go Cuan Chasla Chionda Húcarí na Gaillimhe.